Psalm 119 and 15. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. Kala halayimla Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone, who taught me this truth. And shalom to the 144,000 and the elect. I'm Zaim, and this is another video entitled, I will meditate in thy precepts. Lord will, you are edified. Psalm 119 and 15. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. Let's look up that word, meditate. One second, bear with me. Psalm 119 and 15. Meditate. Let Esau say it.
Strong's H 7878. Siach.
Let me turn it up one more time.
Strong's H 7878. Siach.
Sayak. Outline of biblical usage: to put forth, meditate, muse, commune, speak, complain, ponder, sing, to complain, to muse, meditate upon, study, ponder, to meditate, consider, put forth thoughts. So we will study and ponder upon Yahweh's precepts, put forth thoughts, and consider these precepts, which are the ways of life. Put forth by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, for a righteous way of living. Joshua precept, Joshua 1 and 8. Joshua 1, verse 8. This book of the law, the laws, the precepts, shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate, study, ponder, put forth thoughts therein day and night. In this book, study, ponder, put forth thoughts in the precepts of this book therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Now let's look at the word precept. That Esau said.
Strong's H 6490. Pikudim.
Precept, statute. Outline of biblical usage, which is precept or statute. And what is a statute, you may ask? Let's look in Etymon online. Statute is a law of the land, a ruler's decree. So these precepts are the ruler, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai's decree. Yahweh put forth the word, which is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the word embodied, which is the ruler's decree, which is the precepts that we should meditate in day and night, to observe, to do according to what is written in the word, that our way may be prosperous. Precept, Nehemiah 9. Let's see. Bear with me. Nehemiah 9 and 14. Let's start at 13. Nehemiah 9 and 13. Thou camest down also upon Mount Sinai, and this is Yahweh Shem Yahushai coming down in a cloudy pillar. Well, let's start at 12. Nehemiah 9 and 12. Moreover, thou leddest them in the day by a cloudy pillar, and in the night by a pillar of fire, to give them light in the way wherein they should go. 13. Thou camest down also upon Mount Sinai, and spakest with them from heaven, and gavest them right judgments, laws, statutes, commandments, precepts, true laws, and good statutes and commandments. 14. And madest known unto them the holy Sabbath, and commandest them precepts, statutes, and laws by the hand of Moses, thy servant. Now let's look at that word respect. Let Esau say it.
Strong's H 5027. Navat. Navat.
Nabat, which is to look, regard, to look, to regard, show regard to, pay attention, consider, to look upon, regard, show regard to. So we pay attention to the laws, statutes, and commandments that are written in this book. That way, our way of life is righteous and prosperous. Now let's look at that word way. That Esau said.
Strong's H 734. Orach. Orach.
Arach. Outline of biblical usage. Way, path, road, way of living, traveler, wayfarer. And we are a traveler on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's way of life, or way of living, where on one side it is a narrow path, where on one side is a fire, and on the other is a water, and only one man can walk it at once. Precept, John 14. and 4. It reads, let's start at 3. In the way of life, what path is this that we shall travel? John 14 and 3. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. And where I am, there ye may be also. 4. And whither I go, ye know, and the way ye know. And which path is this that we know that Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai has gone and prepared a way for us for? Psalm 119 and 35. Psalm 119 and 35. Make me to go in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. So his way is a way of the path of the commandments. This is the way of life, to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments written by Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Precept Matthew 7. And let's start at 13. Enter ye in at the strait gate. The strait gate is a gate. That word strait is difficulty. Enter in at the difficult gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Verse 14. Because strait is the gate, difficulty, a way of difficulty, a path of difficulty. Because the path of the difficult, because a difficult path, because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. The difficult path is the path that leadeth towards life, leadeth toward life, which is this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding. And few that be there find it. Only the elect will find this path and walk it until the end. Precept 2 Ezra 7, 6 through 9. And where is this narrow gate, this straight path that we speak of? Well, that Yahweh Bahashim Yahshua speaks of. 2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of good things, and is full of all good things. All these good things is the kingdom. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there was a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. These deep waters are philosophies of the people. And that straight gate, that path of difficulty, that narrow path, has a fire on one side and a deep water on the other. Verse 8. And the only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that they could but one man go there at once. These fire is adversities. Let's read that over again. And one path and Salakia, and one only path between them both, even between the fire is the adversities, and water, which is the philosophies, so small that there could but one man go there at once, which means it is a very difficult path, and you have to do it yourself, and only you can do it alone with the help of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance? Let me say, Shalom, Kahalayimla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rahahakwadash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth, and Shalom to the 144,000 in the elect. Lord will, you've been edified. Shalom.